Welcome, everyone. It is Tuesday night, and it's time for Stars and Cars with Patty Kamson Deborah Chadwick. Look at you, Deborah. That was good.
Girl, you're telling me to always bring the energy up, bring it up, make it playful, make it fun, make it now.
That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. So it is Tuesday, and yes, everyone, Mercury is still retrograde, and it is, the energy is just all over the map. And then plus what we talked about last week with the sun, what were they?
Solar flares.
The solar flares. Girl, I'm still not sleeping.
It's crazy. I finally started sleeping again.
I didn't sleep last night. These flares need to flare out and go away.
Actually, no, you know what? I slept last night, but I didn't sleep the night before. It's like comes and goes. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the energy is very high and different, and a lot of information is coming in because we're in Pisces season. So, of course, that's the energy of spirituality and the other side and all that fabulousness.
And then what is today? Today is the spring equinox?
No. So we have all this all this Pisces, and then on the 20th, which is tomorrow, at exactly 6:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the sun will move into Aries. That's the full moon. I'm so sorry. The exact equinox is going to be, my brain, I need my glasses. There we go. That will help. The exact time will be 2:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Will be the vernal or the spring equinox. And so the equinox is about balance and the universe coming into more of a balanced time. It's the day and night are evenly distributed, and it's a fertile time. It's when everybody wants to get their groove on and get out there and get a little loose, get a little frisky. Feel like, they're coming out of their cocoon and showing their beauty. Look, I got my hair done.
Yeah, your hair looks nice.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you. So it's that time. So with the spring equinox on the same day as the full moon in Libra, again, about relationships.
Ooh,
so all you Libra.
For this single girl and that single girl.
Yes. So for the Libras, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorns, this full moon is going to activate something in your spirit to get out there and either fix whatever you have broken with your significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, other, whatever you call them these days, or to really bring you together and just lay down your swords and surrender and say, okay, you're all mine, I'm all yours, let's make this work. And then for those single little butterflies out there, it's time to get out there and, plump up your tail feathers and attract some fun. So that full moon in Libra, there's some good energy with it. So where is Mars? Sorry, guys. Where is Mars? Venus. Venus is in Aquarius. So expect the unexpected. Things that may not be in your normal attraction sphere, just stay open. Stay open. So tonight, everyone, we have a fabulous guest. Her name is Tana Ingels, and hi there. And she is a soul hacking expert, and she is going to explain all of it. It sounds amazing and wonderful, and you are the person, you actually have created this new modality, correct?
Yeah, it's a new healing modality. I mean, soul hacking is an umbrella that I work under, and I feel like it gives me the freedom to combine multiple healing modalities. And then in addition, I created a new healing modality which works with energy, emotions, blockages in the body, and helping to sort of reprogram things. I am a certified hypnotherapist and past life regressionist. I'm also an intuitive channel and I'm a healer. But the definition of healer that I use is that I hold the space for you and I help guide you to you so that you can find the medicine within. I think that we all have the answers within us. It's just that we need to learn how to tap into it. So I'm just teaching my clients and how to start to tap into it, how to start listening to themselves, how to get centered within their body. Like, half the time we're running around life and we're not even really in our body, or we're all in our head and we're just constantly like spinning. So if you think about that energy, it's up here, right? Or out here, because life is easier when you're up in the ether. So you're either in your head or up in the ether, but like how often are we present and like in our body and centered to who we really are? And I think that we move through the world unconsciously oftentimes. So we get programmed along the way in life, like our parents and society and teachers, elders, pain, heartache, trauma. It all affects us. And we make these little silent contracts along the way that we don't even know we're doing, but we make these decisions basically, which turn into silent contracts that then are impacting every decision that we make. So you can make a decision at 8 years old about something about your life, and you can be 45 and not aware that that little decision is still guiding you unconsciously. And so it's a lot of like reprogramming all of that, and getting to like the core of who each individual is. Like, your journey is different than my journey. Deborah's journey is different than your journey. And yet we're all connected, right? So how do you become that unique spark of light that's truly you? And how do you even figure out what that is, what that means? And so the sessions that I do, whether it's in groups or one-on-one, is to really help people tap back into who they are at their core, and then how to like start to live that as an expression and have fuller lives in essence.
So how long is a session usually?
A session is typically about an hour, hour and a half. And then, it's a little longer the first time because you have to get everything off your chest, and then you can move into it. And every session looks different. Like a session for you is going to look different than a session for Deborah because it's channeled. It's like individualized. And then in addition to that, you could come to me 10 times and every single time it's going to be different because I just pull from my bag of tricks, if you will, the tools that I have. And it's
So
like
you help navigate. You're like a navigator, it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm a navigator, I'm a guide, just guiding people to themselves and helping to sort of excavate, get through the layers.
Mm-hmm.
And so do you hypnotize somebody every time, or is that just one of your tools?
I've really gotten away from the traditional hypnotherapy. So nobody's laying on my couch and I'm not really taking them, counting them down, right? But it's still an overload because hypnosis is a bit of an overload. So you can bypass the conscious mind and go work direct with the subconscious. Well, instead of just working direct with subconscious, I'm working with energy. I'm working with vibration, frequency. I'm working with like the soul's journey, and I'm working with emotions. I'm working with the body, like where are you holding your blockages? What's trapped? What's not flowing? I work with chakras. Like I get to work with everything. And I don't know if Deborah remembers, but back in the day, I used to be hung up on not having a title because I couldn't find something that felt like it was expansive enough to encapsulate what I really do. And so now,
Now you do.
Yeah. And now, unless somebody books a traditional past life regression, that's one thing where I will do a full, like, that's more hypnotherapy. You have to for past life. So, unless like a past life comes in the session, which has happened before because people's blockages, they could still be holding old contracts from other lifetimes, blockages, things overlay that I don't override, like lifetimes. They like continue over some themes.
So do most of your clients, they have a session, so they have, it's not just like one session, it's
Well, so it varies because it really is individualized. So
Okay.
some people who are in really dark places, or not dark as in like in a lot of pain or just lacking hope or just in a really like challenging place in life, they might require a lot of sessions in the beginning. Or some people like are needing to get tapped back into who they are or work through some traumas. They're going to require a lot more sessions up front. But what eventually happens is that they'll do every week or every 2 weeks, and then it'll go every 3 weeks, and then every month. And then the next thing you know, it's like quarterly, and I have some clients that just come to me once a year. Some clients will come to me in a bundle, and then I won't see them for a while because they'll go live and process it, and then they'll come back around. And I've had a client come to me one time, and I thought, well, that session didn't really go that great. And then I ran into them a year later and they're like, that was like life changing. I never saw her again because that's all she needed. So it's just, you just never know,
Yeah, sometimes you don't get, it's like you get to watch the first chapter of a movie or the first beginning of the movie and you never get to see the middle or the end.
Yes.
But you're part of the journey no matter what.
Well, and so now, like the growth of my journey has been to just, it's not about the results. It's not about me at all. And so I just trust that whoever comes, God willing, they get what they need, right? And then they can go on their way, or I get to know them and they actually become like, as you guys know, like friends and also clients. And it's a cool journey that happens there. But yeah, like I just totally have let go. I've let go of what it needs to look like, have an idea of what I feel called forward to do. But when it comes to like an individual's journey that is working with me, whether it's in one-on-one or in a group, I just let go, and I have to trust. I have to trust that I'm a channel and that maybe somebody connecting with my frequency will have a shift and or maybe something I say will resonate, or they'll have an experience, or they'll have like something, even a breakthrough. Like, but it's not up to me.
Right.
Yeah. So
isn't that the truth?
Right.
It's not up to us.
It's not up to us how it works out for others, as long as we're our clearest channel.
You know what? I was thinking about this today. It's, being a healer, a spiritual worker, a light worker, you give so much information, and we look at life through our lens, of course.
Yeah.
And we're trying to share the information that can be helpful to that other person. But then we hand it off to them, and it's up to them to take it to the next step or open the next door or allow whatever we've shared with them to manifest. Right. We can see energy that is in preparation or the direction that it may be going, but then it's always up to that person, and they can use it as a sword towards us, like, oh my God, it didn't happen, or to make it happen, or whatever the case may be, or they can use it to make it happen quicker,
right?
Because they've gotten the confirmation, like, yes, I'm on the right track. But the key is always you. doing the work and being present and not allowing to be distracted or deferred by somebody else to keep you off your journey.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Yeah.
What about you, Deborah?
No, I totally agree. And it's sometimes like that, there is that fork in the road. So you give the information and their journey, they might just, go off to the right and we're saying to the left, but it's not, and also it's not in our time, it's in the universal time. So we don't speak all languages. We're not dialed into everybody's frequency. We don't have the radio fine tuned to find out. Patty and I did an event once and it was crazy. Just so many people. And I remember cause she has her laptop and so she's getting all your birth information and I'm doing the cards and she's not hearing me. And for some reason, this one woman, it just was not connecting. And we just had to tell her, we're sorry, but it's not, we're not dialed into the energy, the frequency. And, oh no, you said this, maybe you said that. I don't know if you remember this, Patty, but it was just we can't read for everyone.
Right.
And we don't have all the answers and we don't have sometimes when you go to someone like I used to in Los Angeles, this will happen with the next 6 weeks to 3 months. I never started reading like that just because for me, I would get my hopes up or then I would think this and then it wouldn't happen. And so
I stopped doing that, but you know what you're reminding me of is when I hopped on with you guys in August last year, and I asked a question and actually both of you were like, wow, so much is coming. And I was like, should I move? I asked about my business and moving and the move looked great. Right. And so all of us were like, yeah, that looks great. And your business is going to blow up, blah, blah, blah. But, and then I actually thought for sure I was going to move and I planned on moving. And I think I needed to be open to moving. So I haven't moved because then my business did take off to a point where I actually have to be in LA. But the point is that the information that came through for you guys, I needed to hear. I needed to hear that I needed to move. I needed to let go of LA, right? Because what it did is it's like almost like it cleared the slate and it allowed what really needed to come through.
That's a good way. Yeah.
Had hands up in the air. And that's the thing that I think people don't realize with intuitives, right? Is that we're getting the information for you. We're getting it for you. And so it could come looking like we're saying this is what's going to happen, but sometimes it's what you need to hear. It's not even necessarily because it's written in stone, that's been my experience on both sides, receiving and also advising.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's something, and it definitely allows us as light workers to sit back and not feel that we do have all the answers and give ourselves some grace and forgiveness.
Yeah.
If something that we saw transpired differently than the way we saw it. So yeah, it's, in every work, what everyone does in their work, there's stuff that they have to deal with. And for us, it's, we have big hearts and we want to share and give to our clients that gets them to the next level or creates this happiness that they're so looking for. But then sometimes it's like we see where it is, but there's all this other stuff that has to take place.
Well, they have to choose it too, right?
Well, like Patty said, you have to do the work. You can't just expect. 100%. I can't just sit here and go, oh, my doorbell's going to ring. Oh, hi, the man is here.
Yeah.
No.
Wouldn't that be nice, though?
Yes, but that's a little bit of a fairy tale. Oh, really? Oh, hi, come on in. Would you like some tea or you want a cocktail?
Yeah, that was one of the joke Terry and I had, because she sent me over one of her clients, and he came, and this was before I met my Shawnees, of course, when I was living in Manhattan Beach, and he knocked on the door, and I was just kind of oblivious, like, okay, another client, and I opened the door, and I was like, wow, he's tall and he's so good looking. And he knocked on my door.
Like actually came to your door.
That is so cute.
He was married, but it was like, okay, this can happen. There is somebody out there. And I did meet a tall, handsome man. So
Yes, you did. It just
it
took
happened.
a little bit of time.
Yes, it takes time. Just like we're working on it for Deborah. It's like, oh my gosh, there's so many things that are happening to open doors.
But I'm gonna say it again, 3 months.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm writing it down. I have my pad of paper.
But I'm feeling 3 months.
Okay.
A man who's taller than you. Just
May. I have April, May, June. Right? June. That's 3 months. Yep. Okay.
Perfect.
I'll take it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we have
so this Mercury, what you can do, this Mercury retrograde, is you can think about, like, where are you not being really open and where are you not being playful and light? Because that, once you can break through that and get back to that zone of just being playful and light and having fun, like, it's just going to start like flowing into you. Like, you'll
Perfect.
So we have some people coming on. So I want to say hello to everyone. We have Tana Bergeron. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Angela Locke. Thanks for joining. Hello. Denise Cleaver. Welcome to Stars and Cards.
Hi, Denise.
Thanks for stopping by. So just for everybody out there, I just want to give a recap so everybody knows the players tonight. I'm Patty Kamson. I'm an intuitive astrologer and healer. I've been doing this work for almost 20 years. It's my passion. It's my love. I just love it. I have to do it. No matter where I am, I'm doing it. And then we have Deborah Chadwick. She is a card reader, healer, intuitive. She's been doing it for at least 20 years as well. And she loves it, and she does it all day, every day. And then we have Tana Ingels, who created this new healing modality called Soulhacker, which Soul hacking. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I am also a soul hacker.
And it's a healing modality which encompasses hypnotism and past life regression and
energy work, blockages, reprogramming old belief systems, just creating better lives for yourselves, getting connected to who you are.
Which is amazing. So when our listeners start asking questions, what do you need to know to kind of to get to your work and kind of showcase what you do?
Just the vibe. I just need to get a sense of them. And do they pop up? Will we see them?
No, they don't come on live. I will pop up a question that they have, and if you can see their picture, maybe you can see it.
I just need to connect to their energy. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So, Denise.
Hi, Dina.
Dinah, are you saying Dinah Bergeron?
Sorry, I said Dina.
Okay, so Joyce is excited for you, Deborah. She goes, oh yeah, a man taller than Deborah? Wow, is he a basketball player?
Heard that before. That's so funny.
Yes, Deborah is tall, but she's not 6 foot. Maybe in heels. Are you 6 foot in heels?
Thank you, Joyce.
So, let's see. It's good night for a card. It's a full moon. So yes, the full moon is exact tomorrow. Esther is saying, I missed you last time. Glad to catch you. Thank you. I'm glad you caught us too. So Dinah is a Libra, born in 1971, but she's not asking a question. She's French, Dinah Bergeron. Yes, I have a new French son. I have a French son to be.
Exciting. Okay, who has a question?
Yes, we need a
We need a
question.
question, everybody. Just throw
So
us out a question, and then
we have
Tana.
Scorpios and Libras tonight. Oh, and Denise is a Cancer. So we have the cardinal signs. Well, we have one fixed with that Scorpio. So we need a question. Let's see. Will I be elect? Esther, I don't understand that question.
Angela has a question. Should I sell my house?
Okay, Angela, when's your birthday?
She says she's an Aries.
Okay.
That's all I saw. That's all I'm getting here. I don't think it's the right time, Angela, for you to sell your house. Not just because it's Mercury retrograde, but when I do the cards, I'm just getting, it's a timing thing. It feels more like summer to me. It could be anytime after May, June-ish, July maybe, but I don't think it's the right time right now. I don't know where you live or the circumstances, but this is, when I do my cards, this is a no when you have 3 black cards. But I'm also getting intuitively, it could be 2 to 3 months would be a better timeline, or it's just not the right time right now to sell your house.
Tana, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, I'm curious, like where Angela lives, and as well if she's married.
Okay. Angela, if you heard that, she wants to know where you live and are you married?
She's saying thank you to Deborah.
Mercury retrograde. East Coast
and separate. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So I felt that there was like something going on with the husband, and I'm actually glad to see that you're separated, Angela, because it's going to be like so more fulfilling for you, and not that it was a terrible situation for you to be in, but like that you're in a way more expansive moment in life. And even though it might still be like a few like tweaks that you have to make to step into like who you really are as a single woman, but it feels like the decision is one of the best decisions that could happen for you, because it's like your heart is going to like open up again, and you're going to like reconnect with like who you really are in like within you, like your heart, your soul, like you have this yearning to like live life more freely, more fully, and this is going to really be an expansive time for you. Like you just have to get like over the hump. You just have to get over the hump. I would do some changes in your house. I would maybe do some redecorating, bring in some color, and like liven things up a bit.
Wonderful. She enjoyed that, Tana.
Oh, good.
Absolutely. So, Dinah she says she doesn't have a special question. I'm thinking she's born September 30th, 71, and she doesn't have any questions. So I guess she just wants to know anything that pops up.
I see some sort of a change coming for her. Maybe Deborah will get a little clarity around that.
There's definitely an ending and completion in her life. It could be a relationship. It could be with her career. They're showing me a man, so I'm not really sure without having.
I have a relationship too.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it is. There's an ending, a completion. I think this full moon is really going to be good for her, for relationships and commitments. So something needs to open up, something needs to shift, something needs to change.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
whatever is right now is really not working for her. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I agree. Something needs to shift. Something needs to, there needs to be a change, and then it's like something breaks open. Like it breaks open again. So it's like, it's funny. It's like something's already broken open and then it like sealed itself back up and it needs to like break open again. And then she can move forward.
Dinah, I hope that was helpful. The thing that popped out for me is that July, August is really a time for you to make some changes. And it seems like it's more in your home environment. So I don't know if you have someone living with you, but it just feels like there's something needs to be changed in your home.
We surprised her, she says. She says, wow, you surprised me.
Oh, okay. Meaning what you guys had just said?
Well, I don't know, but I just...
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. So it sounds good. Did we talk to Dinah? No, Dinah.
Oh. Hi,
that
Christine.
was Dinah.
My friend just popped on, Christine. Hi. So Dinah we talked to, but Diana is saying she wants something, and so is Christine Martin.
Okay. But there was somebody before that, Esther. Here she is. And Maggie. So Esther's saying there is a holiday Thursday and Friday. Will I be able to enjoy it? Well, that's an odd question. What holiday and where are you? What country are you coming in from? Because we don't have a holiday in the United States.
Oh, there is a holiday. It's Persian New Year tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys pulled that up. I had no idea.
That is right. I totally forgot.
Dina, we're not saying that your marriage is coming to an end. It's that something needs to like break back open. Sorry to interject. She gets it. Okay, cool.
Okay, so the question is,
Esther, she is a Scorpio, and she wants to know, will she be able to enjoy the holiday Thursday and Friday?
Oh, is this for Purim? She might be talking about Purim.
So Thursday and Friday, 21st and 22nd.
Esther, what holiday are you referring to? Is it to Persian New Year's tomorrow, and then Purim is starts, I think, either the 20th or the 21st? Yes.
things need to lighten up. It feels like things have been very heavy for her, and just enjoy. Don't be on a diet. I don't know. Just enjoy. Be festive. Have comfort food.
Okay.
It just feels like something's been heavy and uncomfortable.
Festive holiday. You're right. It is, Deborah. You're on it. It's a.
Oh, I don't even know what it is. I'm just saying, be festive. Don't have an agenda. Just go light to connect. Have beautiful food. It's festive. She needs color and happiness, and something needs to be. It feels like things have been heavy for her, so I feel like it's going to be really good. I think she will enjoy the holiday.
And Esther, so Deborah didn't even know what Purim is, and
I never even heard you say anything. I just heard Persian. I didn't even hear.
Well, yes. So Esther, when you go into Purim, it's like Deborah tapped into, and she's saying like it just things have been heavy, and it's time to just be light. That means that when you go and you're celebrating, like really like wherever you're going into, like before you walk through the doorway, just leave everything behind, leave everything outside, and go into your Purim celebration with just no expectations and just light in your heart. And like Deborah said, you're going to celebrate and connect and leave, like just, it's like shelve everything else and go. This night is such a powerful night. It can be so transformative. There's so much light in it. And you just, anytime that something comes like to try to get into your mind, you just say, you know what, not tonight and not tomorrow. You just shelve it And that 24-hour period is for you to just set the masks down and just fully, like Deborah said, just be light and celebrate. And that is all that you have to do for that 24-hour period. And it will impact your the following year.
Perfect. That's great advice.
Great job. Okay, so we have so many. I was looking for Maggie. Maggie Elena was the next one. Whew. You guys are typing fast tonight. We have to keep up. Okay, where is he? Maggie Elena. Her birthday is April 26th, and she wants to know, will she be moving this year?
I think so. I like the Four of Diamonds. That's kind of a home. I mean, there could be a 2 or 3 week window, but I feel like she will move. So if it feels like the energy is kind of backing you up, or I don't know if there had been a delay before, but I do feel like the move would be a good thing, and it could happen in May. Maybe give it two weeks, a window. Just be patient, but I think she will move.
Yay, Maggie, that sounds good. Are you concurring, Tana?
Oh, me? I was like wondering what you were seeing, Patty.
So my brain right now is like, I'm just trying to keep up, so it's hard.
Perfect. Okay, so for Maggie, there needs to be movement. There needs to be movement in your life, whether it is a move or you need to like physically move as well. Like you need to get out, like you could be walking, you could be hiking, like there needs to be forward momentum, there needs to be movement. And if you're moving to create a break in a cycle, then maybe start to work on breaking that cycle now. And you don't have to move in order to create that that shift. But movement in all ways can really start to allow you to tap in and get that shift going that you're really craving.
Good luck, Miss Maggie, and let us know when you are moving. The next one we have is Christine Martin.
Hi, Christine.
She wants to know about career and relationships. So it's only one question, so we will pick. Which one, ladies, do you want to pick?
Relationship.
That's the one I was thinking.
Okay.
I don't know if she's in a relationship now or if something kind of. Okay. It feels a little challenging to me, but I feel like that with the full moon, I feel like it's almost like she needs to detach from his perception. This is where I'm coming from. This is how I feel. You know, don't worry about, is he going to shut down? Is he going to talk over you? But this is where I'm coming from. And then let him process, and then he can come back and say, yes, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about that. There needs to be open communication. So if they can open all lines of communication and her detaching from his perception of, you know, how he's going to perceive the information, I think things can shift and change. And I feel like this full moon can really help that with whatever's been going on. But she can't be in fear. She has to, you know, this is where I'm coming from. This is kind of like, you know, just open all lines of communication and just open her throat chakra and just let things come out and not have an agenda and not get worried about him shutting down or talking over me. Just hear me out. That's just what I'm hearing.
You're nailing it.
Okay.
From what I know, you're nailing it.
Okay.
So when I just tap into Christine real quick, just astrologically, there's huge changes coming up for you. And the energy started last year, and it was kind of like swirling and boiling. And there's a lot, it's almost like you've been having to protect yourself and kind of ward off people and ward off situations to keep yourself protected. So this year, you really need to be more in the game instead of kind of closing off. You need to start tackling some of the things that are coming at you one by one, and be focused and intentional, because you do have the universe on your side. This is a time for a huge growth opportunity for you, but it doesn't happen in a vacuum. So you have to step up to the plate. And like Deborah said, it's like you need to share and talk.
Mm-hmm.
So that was what I got for you.
Christine, it's come up before about your throat chakra, but this is like getting into the buried emotions that you have, like in your belly and your gut. Like you've just buried so much in there that
She
you
said
like.
she's scared.
What?
She said she's scared.
She's scared, but like the thing is that it's scary sometimes to face that stuff. It feels scary, but it's not scary, right? So it feels like it could be overwhelming. It feels like it could be scary, but it's like when you just reach in and you really pull your truth out, you pull it like up and out, and you like just lay it on the table, like people can't say anything to you anymore. There's nothing that can be said. It doesn't matter what anybody else's opinion is, because you're saying what your truth is. Your truth is your truth no matter what. So it's about making yourself heard. And like, you know, when you speak your truth, and not in a manipulative way or a calculated way or a scared way, when you speak your truth as in, this is my truth, like, and you don't have any attachment to like what the ladies are saying about how other people are going to react if they're going to shut down and la la la, like it's an unearthing of yourself. It's an unearthing of your power. It is empowering to get in there and excavate what's hidden and bring it out to the light of day. Let it see the light of day. Let your words come out and see the light of day. You will be free.
And on that note, Miss Christina, you got a lot of information, so it's time to get on the horse and own your strong womanhood.
Yes,
absolutely.
The universe is on your side, and please let us know. We like to know the middle and the end of the story. Denise Cleaver has a question. She's a sweet little old Cancer like Tana. She was hoping for some information on something special in my future.
One special or something?
And one special in my future. So please be more specific. Are we talking about a man or a woman or a love, or you're looking for someone? So that's Denise. We're waiting for your answer, Denise. Is the question about a relationship or finding love? Let's see, that Diana said a man, but we're talking to Denise. Diana, you'll be next. Diana. Oh, is love coming back in my life? No, that's Diana. I'm sorry. Denise.
I'm hoping for some info. Oh, that's the same question. I don't know. Wouldn't you think with the eclipses ignite change and growth and opportunities that something, if she really puts herself out there?
She's saying guy to spend time with.
Okay.
So she wants to know something about love.
Yes, I do think there is someone, she might need to throw the net out a little far, or be open. It feels like to me, she's not like an online kind of girl, but you may have to just bite the bullet and do that, or something that gets you out, a hobby and interest, a meetup, a sport. I don't know, something in nature would be really great to connect with someone, and it could be in April, end of April, May. So I feel like there is an opportunity. I like these cards. It's saying yes, but you need to step out of your comfort zone and put yourself out there. Maybe it's something you thought you'd like to try, a workshop, a meetup, a kayaking. I don't know, something different. Throw the net out and try to do something like that, and you could meet a nice person to have nice, great conversation, some nice male energy.
Tana?
The question that keeps coming to mind for you, Denise, is to really ask yourself, is your heart open? Like, do you really feel that your heart is open? And more importantly, which I hated when people would say this to me, and I'm still single, by the way, so it's not like I'm married and I'm saying, or I'm have a significant other and I'm saying this, but the thing is if you think your heart is open, check in with yourself, because it feels a little bit closed. And so in order to get to the point where you can get to what Deborah is saying, I do feel that there needs to be a little self-evaluation and love, like self-love. And I don't mean that in an esoteric way. I mean that is like really like connecting with yourself. And like you can even, I don't know if you're into chakra work or opening, but like just imagine like opening your heart and first turning the love within yourself, filling yourself up with your love, just a visual, and then turning it out, sending it out without an agenda or expectation, and then imagine what it feels like to receive it in return. And that becomes perfect circuitry. And so it's really just about like not prying it open, right? Because it doesn't need to be pried open, but it just needs to like open like a flower. Like it's time to like open your heart. And when you open your heart to yourself and your journey, it will open up to others. And then you go and you do these activities and you put yourself out there, and there's going to be openings for men. It's not like men don't already see you. They do. You're just not putting off that you're open. And so you just open your flower. That sounds really like sexual, but I mean like your heart. And open your heart, and just like go and be present, and then just know that it will come to you.
So
I'm glad we're making a lot of sense.
So Denise, sorry about that. Trying to do 3 things and keep this going all at once. So Denise, with all the Cancer energy, there's definitely energy for you to open up to love this year with these eclipses. And when I tune into your energy, it feels like you're at the precipice, like you're almost there, like you're ready to really be open and receive this love coming in. It's just like you have just one more little tweak to do, and then it's off to the races. So I would say June, July is really going to be a fertile time for you. Deborah, you said April?
She said May.
Okay, so we're all in that time period. Get ready. Do your little work, and good things are going to happen for you this year. We have Diana. Her birthday is July 29th, so she's a Leo. Diana, are you still there? I think she had a question about
a man
relationship.
Yeah. Is this McDaniel, Diana McDaniel?
Yes.
Yeah, it just says man.
She feels this guy is playing with her heart. She's confused.
Okay. I feel this guy's playing with her heart. I'm confused. Woo, Deborah, this is a good one for you.
He is confusing, and he is confused. So I don't like the games. I don't like the back and forth. It feels like he, when he connects and he's vulnerable, it's wonderful. It can be a win-win situation. But as soon as that happens, it clamps shut, and then you can't pry it open. So I don't know if he's I don't know if he's her guy, because it just feels complicated to me, or it's too much back and forth. And like I said, when he's vulnerable, amazing, wonderful, but he clamps it shut and doesn't want to go there, doesn't know what to do, doesn't know how to talk about it. So I don't know if he's the best suited person for her. I'm sorry.
I'm going to jump in and I'm going to agree with you like 1,000%. This is not your man. You deserve so much more. You deserve somebody who is really going to show up and match you, and you're sort of dating beneath your level. So if you could, I also get that it's a little bit hard for you to let this one go. It's it's pulling at your heartstrings. Like I feel it. Like I feel your pain. And and this is gonna sound harsh, but it's almost like ripping off the Band-Aid. Like pull it off as fast as you can. The faster you pull it, the less it hurts. It might smart a bit and sting, but oh my God, the weight that's gonna be lifted once you release this man from your life is like gonna be heavenly. I mean, he really weighs you down. He's weighing you down.
If you can do that, excuse me for interrupting, you could
please.
meet somebody by your birthday.
Yeah, I feel like somebody comes right in. It's like, because
Yeah.
you don't even have to get over this. You've been processing this for so long. It's like, you know it, When you know, but sometimes it's hard to like, you're worried about what's going to come next. Like, don't. Deborah's right. Like something comes like, boom, like right in.
Yes, he keeps coming back because you let him come back. But, you know, just for your soul's growth, look at what this man is triggering within you and why he keeps pulling at those strings, because that's where your power lies. You have the power. He is triggering something within you that keeps you coming back. So the minute that you target what he's triggering in you, the cord can be broken.
Oh, I love it.
Just keep that consciously in mind the next time you have a dealing with him, because that can change everything in a split second.
And
wow.
And one last thing to what Patty is saying is the reason that they come back is because they feel the energy get pulled away, and he's getting a lot of energy from you. He's draining you, right? So
yeah.
He feels charged by you, even if you're thinking about him and not actually in the same vicinity. So what Patty's saying is to figure out what that trigger is in you. You think that you're getting something from him, but you're not. It's just like weighing you down. It's draining you. But once you figure that trigger and you cut that cord, like she says, I'm telling you, it is like revitalized.
Yeah, it's good. You get your power back.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in, Diana. I hope it was helpful. Let us know what happens. And when that new person comes into your life, we'd love to know. We have time for one more question. And I want everyone to know that we will be here next week. We will be here next week on Monday. I will be in Atlanta, and we'll be broadcasting from Atlanta with our monthly co-host, Terry Britt. She's going to come by, and we're going to be together live and in person, which will be wonderful. And we also have so many offers that you can take. What's the word? You can take advantage of. You can go to Stars and Cards and sign up for our newsletter and get a free natal report. You can sign up on Facebook or on starsandcards.tv. And you can also purchase reports and readings from all of us. I have Tana's information. You go to soulhackingyou.com and visit her website to connect more with her work and maybe reach out and get a reading. That would be great. And then also you can always reach Deborah and I at starsandcards.tv and sign up again and get that free natal report, which all of you need. So when you come, I will have your birth information in my system already. So our last question. Oh my goodness. There's so many. You guys kept us so busy tonight. I think Katie,
Yeah.
um,
Her
since
question.
it's a birthday month, and I love me a Pisces because I'm one. Katie Stars, you celebrated a birthday, and I guess, what did you want to know about? Love, a love reading. Okay, she wants to know about love.
Okay, love.
There is definitely love coming if you don't have a significant other, a man in your life. We have like a theme, so it feels June, July-ish to me. But I like the guy that's coming in. So, you know, this is all good. I don't think it's August, but I feel like this is my kind of a karmic relationship, a significant relationship. So if it's been a while, I do feel like there's a significant relationship coming for you, and it could be in the summertime. So maybe with the eclipse, depending on where that's going to be, July 2nd, it could be fireworks, it could be love, it could be a nice gentleman caller. So look forward to that.
We like gentleman callers.
She's actually dating her ex-husband.
Oh.
And it's Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, I'm curious, Katie, when did you guys start dating? Again.
She goes, yes, more of my future.
Did you just pull the same card again, Deborah?
Yeah, that, but I don't like the 10 of spades. I think I'm just gonna have to say it. I don't sugarcoat. I think it will run its course. I don't think he's the man I see coming.
Okay.
Whatever they have to do to finish it up, I honor that, but I don't think the same kind of problems are gonna circulate, or it's like they're in the spin cycle and it keeps going over and over and over. But once they stop, and I think she can meet somebody who's very significant this summer.
I get the sense it's like a comfort blanket. You know, it's like the relationship is a comfort blanket. It's like a known. And when you get lonely, like sometimes life feels like it can be like overwhelming and hard, but like when you're with somebody, it's not as bad. But what it can do is it can kind of like put a blanket on the stuff you really need to look at. You know what I mean? Like it's like it like covers up the things that really need to sort of like be brought to light, if you will. Like if you take a blanket off, like all of a sudden
Sorry, guys.
oh, she thinks she's ending it.
Yeah.
No. It's a comfort blanket. It's comforting, and it's a known, like you guys know each other and you genuinely care about each other, but it's really not it's not a relationship that is going to like help you evolve to your next level.
So the energy may be that it kind of comes to an end or an understanding by April. And you will have to go through a mourning or letting go or releasing, a cleansing. But then you kind of jump up and get yourself dusted off and ready for May, June to kind of get out there and reconnect. But these next couple of months, just really be conscious in your relationship with your ex and really see what you're trying to not deal with and deal with it so you can move on.
Yeah.
We all see some great things for you, but we can tell you till we're blue in the face. You have to, do the work to own it to get to the other side.
And Katie, to Patty's point, it's not even April yet, right? So it's not something like, I know you're thinking about it, but you're not ready to do it yet, is the sense I'm getting. Like, I think that let it run its course. Let it run its course. It's not going to take a lot of time. Let it run its course. And then take the blanket off and like sort of see what you were sort of avoiding.
Yeah. So guys.
Wow, that went so fast.
It was lightning.
It was lightning, and we had great people come by, stop on in, and want to know and want to share. Thank you so much for sharing your lives with us. I know it's a vulnerable time to kind of open up to strangers and have people kind of see where you're most vulnerable. So we thank you and honor you for sharing your lives with us. We respect that greatly. Please come back and join us next Monday, where we will answer your questions and be available for all kinds of spiritual information. Tana,
Thank you.
so
Thank you so much, Tana.
It was fun, ladies, to like play in the realm with you. Thanks for having me. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you.
We appreciate you. The trifecta was good. It was all dialed in. It was all working.
Like sparkly.
Yes, it was wonderful. So join us next week. And with that, we'll leave you with a little fun.
Cute. By the way, I heard